What does eudaimonia mean? I've come across this word a lot recently and I thought why not make a video on it. So here we go. Loosely translated, this word would mean happiness in the English language, but to be more true and correct to the original meaning, I would say this word means human flourishing. Now, when Aristotle mentioned this term in his book Nicomachean Ethics, he intended for it to signify the highest human good one could possibly achieve. This word was originally meant to mean the constant pursuit of excellence and perfection in all the virtues one needs to have in order to lead a monastic life. So what are these virtues? Apart from social and moral virtues like honesty, compassion, loyalty, the Greeks also considered external factors like beauty and good looks and good health and good wealth to also be virtues. These were very specific to each individual. For example, if you were a sculptor, having a steady hand and good hand-eye coordination could be a really good virtue for you to have in your field of work. The Greeks considered these factors to also be virtues. According to Aristotle, this was the eudaimonistic life, where you constantly are in pursuit of excellence and perfection in all the virtues that are important to you and the general virtues like social and moral ones. If you want to become a basketball player, height is a virtue that you've already needed to have, and beyond that you would have to practice game every single day, improve your hand-eye coordination, improve your reflexes. Like eudaimonistic life has no end to it. It is the way you live. Even though you've succeeded in basketball, you've reached the best, you become the best player in the NBA, you constantly keep pushing because that's what it means to have a eudaimonistic life. Aristotle also believed that for some people it would be impossible to lead a eudaimonistic life because they would be dealt a bad hand in life. For example, if you are in poor health, poverty and in ignorance, it would be impossible for you to pursue an eudaimonistic lifestyle because you barely have enough to take care of your basic needs. Obviously, if you don't have your basic needs taken care of, like your health and wealth, it's going to be hard for you to go a step beyond, try to achieve eudaimonia or try to have a lifestyle that resembles the eudaimonistic way of life. The example that he gave for this was, if you're an ugly person, no one would want to be friends with you. Therefore, it will be hard for this ugly person to practice his social virtues because he doesn't have anyone to practice it with. You wouldn't necessarily have the time or resources or even the knowledge to have a eudaimonistic lifestyle where you are trying to be the best at what you can and live at your highest potential. So does that mean if you dealt a bad hand in life, your way of practicing eudaimonia is done forever? Now this is where the Stoics come in. I've been a huge fan of Stoicism. It resembles a lot of my personal takes in philosophy and life, and it's something I've followed for a long time without even realizing it. The Stoic believed that virtue was necessary to live a eudaimonistic life because they believed external circumstances were not in your control and hence can't be barriers to stop you from having eudaimonia. They believe that you always have to focus on things you can control and constantly try to perfect them and keep improving upon them and pushing your boundaries and limits every single day until you get to a point where it's in your power to change external circumstances that will help you lead a holistic eudaimonic life. For example, if you were born in poverty, the Stoics would tell you to constantly just focus on your skills and your talent and your education, things that are in your control, improve yourself and your potential, where if you keep doing this to a point, it will change your external circumstances in a way that you will no longer have to be in poverty, which will then help you lead a more eudaimonistic lifestyle where you're trying out other virtues that are necessary for you and you're trying to achieve perfection in all of them. So I like the Stoic way obviously a lot more because it doesn't leave anything up to external circumstances. Everything is completely in our control. We decide how our life is going to be. It doesn't matter what hand we're dealt in life. If we can just focus on the things we can control, our circumstances will change to a point where they no longer can prevent us and act as a hindrance from achieving things we set out to do and let us live a completely eudaimonistic life. This was a small video that I just made on eudaimonia because it's a topic I'm interested in. If you liked it, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace.